Hi guys, Zoidwolf here and welcome back to the Zoidwolf tour. So today we are at another YTA site. Don't worry, there's only one more left to go. So yeah, I've been to a few now, but yeah, today we're at the Kingdom, YTA's largest woodland site. So the Kingdom is it's about halfway in between Wakefield and Barnsley. So yeah, it's just off the M1, so it's not hard to get to. I mean, for me it was about an hour, just under an hour and a half to get here from Lincoln. So, and it was all motorway, all dual carriageway all the way. So, big piece of piss to get to. Anyway, on with the what the site is. As you can probably tell from behind me, if you haven't guessed it already, it's a wood. Hey. So yeah, it's as I say, it's the biggest woodland sites that they run. So you've got all the natural cover of all the trees, you've got large piles of thorns and bushes that are all have all grown up through the years. There is some man-made mounds and ditches in places just to add to that sort of, but there is also some natural gullies as well as you get more towards the bottom end of the site. Well, I wouldn't say they're gullies, but they're more mini valleys, so you can actually move your troops, especially when you're playing down the bottom end like we have been this morning. You can move your troops quite easily around using these little valleys to get your troops into a better location, into flanking locations. So it's quite good down that end, but it is on from this end, it's on a gentle decline down to that bottom end of the site. So this end up here is quite flat from behind me, where the rest, there's more part of the site. There's only two game areas here, and one's just to this side of me, to my right, and then you've got another one just up to the back here. This is one of the two areas where they've been playing. Then there's loads of different areas down here. So we pretty much played a fallback game. Coming up, there's a road that runs just up this side, so they've been playing almost up the road. So there was two locations there, and then there's this location here, and then another location just up the back there that they've been doing the fallback game too. I've had a decent chat with the guys here, as I normally do with YTA sites. They're normally very open and willing to discuss the site and what's happening and where they're wanting to go forwards with it. And from what I've had a chat with them, obviously the site wasn't left in the best of places from the last airsoft organisation that had it. They hadn't really done much to it at the end of their almost life here on the site, so things were a bit run down. Excuse me. So obviously some of the barricades weren't looked after or knocked down, or vandalism. So they're kind of rebuilding back on that, so they're getting all the fields that they're still in place back up and running. I have seen just over down that way they are putting a new structure in, more than likely probably a church, looking at the outlines of it. So there is a lot of plans for them to do different things here, so we shall have to come back and see what their plans are. And Dave's going to hate me because part of my face is just almost whited out because of the sun. I did try and get it into a dark place, Dave, I promise. He'll still kill me anyway, or there'll be a little notation on the video or something like that if he finds it. So yeah, that should do for me for YTA the Kingdom. We shall see you out on about next month, where I am back on the road doing a ridiculous amount of visits. I think next site I am at is MCG Matlock on the, I can't remember now, I need to check my phone. It'll be on here. Un momento. Yes, 7th of May, and then I've got visits going forwards towards the end of that month, which should clear up some of the double visits, and obviously I'll be doing the skirmish Mansfield. I have had to move some things around, mainly because I want to go play airsoft as well. So Which mostly I probably won't be able to blame this. So yeah. Alright guys, we'll see you next time.